But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Hey guys, Amazing here with more Mass Effect. Let me just move my chair a little closer. And so, what we're doing today is we're getting some freaking missions done. But first, I wanted to talk to the crew. Because I felt like that was a need to do thingy. See if they had any freaking missions for us to do because we are filled with missions. Okay. Missions all around. Kaden, do you have a mission? No? Just gonna be this awkward walking up to you again? Yeah? Okay.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Sure?
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
God. I don't even know how to put this anymore. I want to be rude, but it's like I don't want to romance Kaden. Because there's so many other people you can watch that romance Kaden, and I don't want to romance Kaden. No! I'm just gonna play this out. No.
It's a personal observation, Caden.
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up.
Okay.
You tell me if I'm going too far.
Oh, I don't know what to say! I don't understand any of this. What's your logic? What is that? That's kind of in the middle of flirty and not flirty, so I'm going to use that.
I'm listening. Tell me why you feel the need to speak up.
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard.
Okay.
Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed.
This is
You know
about...
meaning?
This is about the thing, isn't it? When I let the person go, this is about that, isn't it? Oh, God. You have any examples?
You're talking about a particular example, aren't you?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero?
No.
They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
Mistakes.
After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans.
Yeah.
Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
You had a bad teacher or something? You didn't like the people, or?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father. Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to new beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Well, why tell me this then? Why do you have the need to tell me? Why?
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself.
32.
You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Oh, God. I don't know what to say. I don't want to romance Kaden, assuming a lot, Kaden. Okay, oh god. Oh, I feel so bad for this. See, I've played this game, I've watched this game, and the only person I really watched play this game was Alice Andrew and Shally, but mostly Shally. And Shally romanced Kaden. So I want to try something new and not romance Kaden. So I don't know what to do here. You're assuming a lot, Kaden.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I
Yeah.
guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Oh god! I don't know! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I'm sorry for my language. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh god. I don't want to hurt his feelings. But I'm not interested in him. God. I don't know what to do. Oh god. Okay, then I'm sorry. I'm not interested, okay? I'm really sorry. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to
No,
bother you,
no, no,
Commander.
no.
I got some mixed signals.
Yeah,
With your permission, I should return to my duties.
I'm so sorry, Kaden. I'm so freaking sorry. I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. God. Oh, I hope Shally never has to watch this episode. Ever. God. I don't feel like she would watch my Mass Effect, but I hope she never does. Have anything to say?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Not really.
I should go.
I was seeing if you had
Goodbye,
anything
Commander.
to say. I've basically talked to you all I really can. So, yeah. Bye. Ugh, God. That was awkward. Oh, I feel terrible. I feel so terrible. I'm sorry, Kaden. Oh, how many people are gonna dislike this video? How many? Oh, jeez. Is this gonna hurry up or? There we go. Anybody have any missions I can do? I'm going on a mission run. Anybody? Ashley, you have any missions?
Commander?
Bye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I feel bad.
Commander, good to see you.
Personal questions.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How was it disturbing?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
What? Or harvesting is really? They were harvesting organs? Is that normal?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cyclones. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. The station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles? Let me make sure I'm capturing all of this. Okay, good. Krogan because I never want to have to go through any of these conversations again. Testicles? Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right?
Right?
Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility.
Really?
Counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
4 Krogan testicles? What about the doctor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk.
Really?
While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
What?
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh.
Oh!
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes.
Oh.
Walking, living test tubes.
That's so sick!
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. After the victims were born, he'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Oh, bastard!
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What? What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop it.
They just let him go then. They didn't do anything. They just let him go.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Idiots. Idiots.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did.
Almost.
All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You're so right, man.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Especially if the people are gonna die.
I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Like, okay, let me explain this. I know I didn't kill that dude because of the hostages, but those hostages wouldn't have died. These hostages, they would have still died. They're probably dead now anyway. Those hostages would have still lived if I hadn't killed the dude. So it's different. It's like different thing. So this like this person.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back.
Really?
He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me now. Now.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
But Commander, take me with you when you go.
Okay.
If it's Zalion, I want to be there when you find him.
You want to kick his ass? I feel like I should do that mission now because we're gonna see this dude kick some ass. Rex, do you have anything to say?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Didn't we already have this conversation? But yes, we do.
It won't be long now.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
I think
I could tell as soon as I met him.
we already had this conversation. Bye.
I don't really care, Rex.
That's not what I meant. We already had this conversation 12 times. Come on. Wait, I want to see if Ashley does have anything to say because I just kind of left her there. I didn't say anything to her.
Commander?
You have anything?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I
Yeah.
was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
You could have him.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am.
I know.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Right.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Not really. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to or anything, but tell me about them.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Huh, sounds familiar.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh?
Yeah.
With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Really? Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did.
Ah.
Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty.
Oh.
Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
So did something change or what happened?
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Police?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Self-defense, huh?
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
Sarah.
Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
Yeah, and what did you do?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Nice. That's really nice of you.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise.
Huh.
It's not like I was going to Earth or something.
Yeah.
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell.
He did.
Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Where was your father during all this?
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Ugh.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
What? You read poetry? Oh my god. That's gonna be the name of this video. Ashley is a poet. I've never heard that one. But that was like the person teenies are right or whatever, right?
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
It's a pretty good piece, actually. That sounded really good, actually. I liked that.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean like from the afterlife or whatever?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
What did you call me?
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No, I do too. Don't worry about it. I do too.
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? Well, I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you have.
Yeah.
I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Actually, you kind of did, because I have to stop the video.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Well, I was hoping to get some missions in this video, but I never really did. So I'm just going to say, I am amazing. This is Mass Effect, and I can't believe Ashley likes poetry. Oh my god, we're going to be best friends forever.